Hello friends, welcome back to the third video of our Python series for beginners. In this video, I will tell you that how can you use variables, get input from the user and how to do more operations on numeric values. So let's get started. To get started, we will first head over to our IDE, that is PyCharm. Here we will start writing our code. For storing a variable, we first give it a name. Variable is something that can be changed at any time of the code. For naming it in Python, we give it a name, that is, I am giving it var1. You can give any name and then give it a value like hello. And now I can print this hello from its position, that is in var1 variable. Now let me print. Now you can see we have got hello which was stored in var1 and I was printing var1 itself. Now we can also store numeric values in it as well, like I'm creating another variable, that is 67 and printing var1 and var2. Now you can see we have got both values. We can also add two variables only if they are numeric values, like another variable is var3 54. Now let me print var2 plus var3. I have taught you in the previous video that how can you add two numbers in Python. So let me run it. Now you can see we have got the result. What if we do var3 plus var1? Let me see what happens. Yeah, I thought it will give error. Yes, there's an error that it cannot concatenate string to string because we are adding a string plus integer. If we change this numeric value with 2 by adding 2 inverted commas, then it will become string and we will get the result and we will not get any error, that is hello 54. So now we can see that we can only add numeric values in Python. So now let me print. Now you can see we have got result. Oh sorry, var2, my bad. Now you can see we have got the result. Now what if we want to get these two numbers from the user by after running the program? Like I'm running it, then it shows the result by itself because I have given it in variable. But I want it in input. So to take any input we use the input and then say the user to input. Enter a number. And same like this here also, input, enter second number. Now let me run it. Enter a number. I am giving it 45. Second number 67. And you can see I am adding var2 plus var3, but it is giving 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you can see that we are not stating it that is it a string or an integer. By default it takes any value as string. So we have to define it that we are giving a string integer value. So we will write here int, we define it as a string, that the value which will be coming is a integer, and here also we will do it int, so that the value which is coming is also integer. Now we will get a different result. Now let me enter one more number 67, 54. Now we can see that we are getting a different result. Now you have now understood how to make a simple calculator. Now what if I give a decimal value? Let me see, enter number 4.5, and you can see invalid letter for int with base 10. Now you see that we have two types of values in math. One is integer values which are of any base, and one is decimal values with base 10. Now to define a decimal value, we use this this property, that is float. Float means a decimal value. Now let me run it. Now even if I enter a float value, it won't show any error and execute the program very easily. You can see we are getting the result 13.6. Now you have understood that how can you make a simple calculator. Now what if you want to get the exponential value of any number, like if your user enters in var, let me delete this var3 and var1. Like in var2, someone enter a number to get its power. Enter a number to get its power. And now I will ask him in the third variable. It can be a float and integer, but if you gives a float value, we cannot say it. So we will give a float. It will also include the integer values as well. Then you input and say enter the power. That is how many power to be raised of the number of var2. So I will print var2 into var3. Let me see, are we getting the result? The number like 2 power 3. Var is not defined. Oh, var2 no. It's only var2, not var. My bad. 3, 2. Now you can see we are getting the value 9. That is 3 will be raised to the power 2. Now in Python, if you want to get any exponential value of a number, we do it by using 2 multiplicative sign, that is 2 into 2. That says that 2 will be power 2. This will come as a result 81 and 4, that is var2 to the power var3. Now we have understood that how to use the input function, what are float values, now to use variables. So in the next video we will learn that how to use list in Python. If you like the video, then do share with your friends and give it a thumbs up. And how is this session going on? Give a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe the channel to be updated. Thanks for watching.